Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my first fashion video of 2019. Wow, how weird does it feel saying that? I started making some orders at the beginning of this year because I've got actually a really busy January. I feel like sometimes it's quite quiet around this time of year, but I've got 3 trips this month. I've already just been on one and I have 2 coming up. So I wanted to get some new bits that were kind of this weather appropriate as well. But I found myself just kind of looking across the internet and finding loads of random places that I haven't shopped before. And it got me thinking about the series that I kind of started last year where I shopped at Nasty Gal for the first time and kind of gave you a little bit of an impression of shopping there for the first time. And I shopped at a store recently that I've wanted to give a kind of test drive for a while. I've seen them everywhere. They've kind of really built momentum over the last few years. I found myself going on there and checking it quite often. The only thing I noticed was that a lot of the stuff was sometimes out of stock. Now the place that I'm speaking about is House of CB. I think it used to be called something else. Did it used to be called like Celeb Boutique or something like that? I don't know. But it's called House of CB and I would probably say that it's not typically somewhere that I would shop because I feel like when I go on there, I don't necessarily see anyone like me. Like, I was once described as having the body of a whippet's erection. So all of the girls on there have just like, you know, like when they have curves in all of the right places. I did wonder that maybe their clothes wouldn't look the same on me, so I never really purchased from there. But I've seen more and more girls online wearing stuff from there, so I thought it must be fine. There's been a number of things on this website that I've wanted to purchase and kind of shied away from. Also, like I said, I found a lot of things were out of stock when I was kind of logging on, but more recently it seems like they've been holding stock levels or buying in more, which is really, really great. So yeah, the time came and I made an order. Now, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a backstory about this, so if you want to go and just see the clothes, then fast forward. So I was kind of last minute panic buying for my trip to Paris, and I ordered from 2 places, and one of them was House of CB. And I was having real trouble with trying to get my order to go through. Now, if you don't know, I used to work as an e-commerce manager before I did this full time. So I realized that I think maybe like their settings with their merchant is probably on like the top security, because when you're like inputting data, sometimes names are different or addresses are slightly different to what's online, and it seemed like their security settings were quite strict. So it took me it wouldn't accept 2 of my cards. They also don't accept American Express, they don't accept PayPal. I ended up having to use one of Ali's cards, which was first reported for fraud when I tried to use it. And once we'd got through that, then I was able to make the purchase on his card. But I'd missed the cutoff point for next day delivery, so my items unfortunately didn't arrive in time for Paris, which was such a shame, but they did arrive whilst I was there. So I knew that as soon as I got back, I wanted to film this video and give you a little bit of a review of the items that I bought, and just kind of to give an understanding of the kind of website that it is and the kind of clothes that you can expect, because it is slightly more expensive than your average kind of online store that I would necessarily think this is. But I think that these designs are completely kind of different to what you would find on like Misguided and ASOS and stuff like that, so they are higher price point. Now, the first thing I need to note from unpacking them and having a look at them, because obviously I'm not doing like unboxings or anything like that, is the quality. The quality is really good. The fabric weights and the attention to detail, it's all there. So the design process that they have at House of CB, I'm so impressed with at the moment. So I've not tried any of these things on yet. Well, that's a lie. There's one item that is an absolute snuggle fest and I had to just try it on straight away. In fact, I wore it as soon as I got home last night. So one of them I've worn, okay, I apologise. As always with my style videos, you will find all of the items that I feature in this video in the description box down below. So if you wanted to pick any of it up, you will find it all listed down there. I'll do it by the items that I feature and then also the outfits that I wear for the cutaways. So hopefully that makes it super simple. I would love to know if you have shopped at House of CB before and how you found it, what kind of items do you like shopping on House of CB for? I find that their dresses look absolutely beautiful, but I don't have anywhere fancy enough to wear them. There was this one that, anyway, I'm just literally rabbiting on now. Let's get into the clothes because there's only 4 items, so I should be able to keep this fairly short. So let's go in first with the Snuggle Fest item. Now House of CB do a kind of loungewear collection, and I loved this, like absolutely loved the look of this. It's kind of a long line cardigan and it is super soft. It's almost like velvety, but it's knitted. It's such a strange kind of texture. You wouldn't expect it to be this soft. And obviously I've not worn this out yet, I've only worn this around the house. It is kind of cream colour, it's got kangaroo pockets at the front, and it's just nice and slouchy. It's got like the roll up sleeves as well. It was the coziest thing to put on as soon as I got home yesterday, so I was really, really happy to do that. So this item was £59 online, and I got it in an extra small. Now I am noticing, just looking at it, there's a few little bits here and there that are kind of like hanging off of it, so I'm not too sure whether those are just things that I can snip off. I think these ones are, these just seem like loose threads. I will have to update you on this because I'm just not sure whether there's just some threads on this that maybe haven't been cut, because the rest of it looks brilliant, and it looks actually like something that, as much as it's loungewear, you could layer this over like an all black outfit and some black boots, belt it, or even not belt it. You know I'm partial to a cardigan, like an oversized cardigan, like basically wearing your dressing gown out, but still looking quite put together. But let's try it on and see what we think with it styled up just for kind of everyday wear. And this is the loungewear cardigan, and I've styled it up for day wear because I think I'm actually going to wear it today because I'm going to my friend's house to watch a film later on this evening. So I want to be cozy, but I still like to look quite nice because I'm seeing my friends. So I've popped it with a La Motte t-shirt, I think that's how you say it. And then just some redone jeans, and also to pick out the red on the top, I've popped some red Maysails from Manolo Blahnik. No, this video is not sponsored by Manolo Blahnik, I wish it was, but it's super cozy, super warm. It's just like going out wearing your dressing gown basically, and I'm really, really happy with this. I'm gonna keep an eye on those threads just in case, and I will update you in probably a vlog or something like that, because you're probably gonna be seeing this in a few more vlogs, so yeah. But this is probably the coziest out of all of them, so it's gonna be my fave. Item number 2, I think I've seen this on Instagram, just kind of like on those kind of inspo pages, and never known where it was from, and then I saw it on House of CB. It's kind of like a bodysuit top, but this ruffle detail was just, if anyone knows me, they know I love a ruffle. And this colour is so my colour palette. It was just too beautiful not to order. The only thing I'm worried about is that it's going to be maybe potentially slightly too low cut for me. However, I could pop another little clip on there so that it's a little bit more me wearable. Back in the day, I might have been totally fine with getting this area out, but nowadays it's just not my thing, and I just don't think I can pull that off. So I think I might just see how it looks on and then see if I can get another one of these little gold clips and put it in there. So this item was £79, and I think that's one of the more expensive items, and I got this in an extra small as well. I have already styled this up in my head. I want to wear this with like wide leg trousers, so hopefully it all goes to plan and it's the right size and it works with that. So let's try it on and see if my vision is as expected. Unfortunately, with this one, I had such high hopes, but I couldn't even get it on. Honestly, I couldn't get it up my hips. I tried even putting it over my head through one of the leg holes, because I was trying to work out that there's no give to the waistband whatsoever. So this would really benefit from a kind of elasticated waistband, because if it's going to fit over your hips, by the time it gets to your waist, it's going to need to be cinched back in by something. I know it's a bodysuit, but that's just never ever going to go over my hips. It didn't go over my shoulders, and I've not really ever had this happen before, so I'm kind of a bit sort of shocked by it. It's just so lovely made that I thought that maybe there would be some buttons or a zip somewhere to kind of loosen it up so you can get it over your hips and then tighten it up so that it fits around your waist and goes into whatever skirt or trousers that you're wearing. A little bit upset. I'm going to send it back though, and I'm going to try the next size up. I do absolutely love this top, and I was even thinking about wearing it with these trousers, and seeing it on camera now I'm like, really let down by this. I really wanted to be able to wear this. I literally tried everything to get it on. You should have seen me, I was like, oh, trying to get it on. Now, item number 3 is actually the item that prompted me to log on to House of CB. It's this Organza shirt that is actually quite similar to a Zimmermann shirt that was on the runway, I think either last season or the season before, and I did try and find it in my size, and it was completely just, I could never get it in my size, and it was also probably 5 times the price. This I saw on the House of CB Instagram, I think, and I logged on because this was something that I just didn't expect to see on there. Loved it, and I wanted to purchase it there and then, but when I did try and purchase it, it was sold out in my size. So I waited until it was back in stock, and then I ordered a few of these other things just to see how I got on, basically. Now, I ordered this in an extra small as well, and this was £109. So this was actually, out of everything, the most expensive item that I bought. It's just a really nice take on a white shirt, and I really love white tops. This one will be linked down below as well. And this was just something that I felt was really kind of in keeping with my style. The quality feels amazing. I'm not seeing any kind of like threads hanging off. So I'm hoping that the fit is as nice. The only thing that really shocked me was these through the whole product. And basically, if you cut this off, you can't return it. It says, do not remove unless satisfied with fit. Returns will not be accepted if this tag is removed or tampered with. I wasn't expecting it, but I understand it. I do understand it because I know that people do like wear things and then send them back. But let's pop this one on and see if it lives up to the expectations. So this shirt is probably my most favorite item from what I bought. Basically, it's perfect. I love it. It's just such a more glamorous take on a white shirt. It's definitely more sort of blouse-esque with the organza and the puff sleeves, but then the collar gives it that kind of structured vibe, gives it a little bit more kind of a smart edge to it as well. I've teamed it with a pair of nude Joseph trousers. They are kind of a straight leg one, maybe a bit wide leg. A bit wide leg. I've also teamed it with my DIOR Ever bag, which is the perfect kind of shade of nude to go with these trousers. And then also some Manolo Blahnik blush hangisis, just to kind of finish it off with a little bit of like, I love this. I love the detailing to the front, I love the sleeves, the sheen on the fabric just gives it a little bit more of a luxe vibe, and it's just perfect. The only thing I am sort of noticing a little bit is that it does pull over the back just slightly. I'm not sure if that is related to anything to do with the chest area, or I've just got a slightly wider back possibly. And maybe this body section could have been double lined because I have got a nude kind of cami underneath and you can still kind of see it. So I do think that the sleeves could have been left a little bit more sheer, but maybe this particular area could have had a double lining to it. I'm not sure. I don't know how it works. I am not a designer, so I would probably, don't listen to me. But that's just kind of what I'm thinking just from the offset. But other than that, I'm still happy to wear it with a cami, and I love it. And then for the final item, which I'm really not sure how this is going to look on. I think they put this as outerwear, but I am just intending on wearing this as a proper dress. This is a champagne coloured kind of trench coat, but it's super soft. It's really lovely fabric. On the label it says £129, but I got it for £79, so maybe it was in the sale. I actually hadn't ordered any of their dresses, and I feel like that's what they're known for, so I really did want to try something in more of a dress format. And hopefully, in the future, I'll have some kind of cocktail events where I can maybe try some of their bandage and cocktail dresses, because they do look absolutely beautiful. So this one I also got in a size extra small, and I'm going to pop it on and style it up and see how it looks, see if it's going to work out in the kind of dress format that I intended it to. They had this kind of patent belt with it, which wasn't really my thing, but I've got some belts that will probably work really nicely with it. So let's pop it. Okay, so just a few things to note on this. I have just steamed it and accidentally pulled it slightly with my nail. There was a little like snag on it. It pulls quite easily, so make sure that you've just smoothed your nails off before you steam your dress. But it's not too bad, it's still very, very much wearable. I would also probably put a little pin in here, but that's just because probably this is meant as a bit more of a coat than it is a dress, but I love it as a dress. I've popped it with a Millen belt, a Prada bag, and a little bit of fun with some zebra print Manolos, and I just think this is such a nice dress. It fits really nicely. It definitely does need a belt to like cinch it in a little bit, but I love the colour, I love the fabric, and I will definitely be wearing this. I might even wear it tomorrow to my meetings. So very happy. It's staying, as you can tell, because I've cut the ribbon off that was looped through it. So that is everything that I ordered from House of CB, and I really just wanted to give you a kind of review of shopping on their store and what I thought of the clothes that actually came. So hopefully you found this really informative. I mean, I'm sure like me, there are a few people out there that maybe have been wanting to purchase from there but haven't really taken the plunge yet. And much like with my Nasty Gal video, if there's any other stores that you would like me to do, please do let me know. I'm definitely thinking about doing a Zara one in the near future because I've actually never bought clothes from Zara online. Let me know what item was your favourite from the 4 that I picked, and let me know if you enjoyed this video in the comments below. Please do give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos. Other than that, I will see you in my next one hopefully. Take care. Bye.